You know that feeling. Something's off. Something's happened. School, with a friend, online, somewhere, and she's carried it home with her. And now it's sitting in your house like the elephant no one's talking about. And you've tried. You know, you've asked, are you okay? And she said, fine. You've tried, do you want to talk about it? Strange enough, she said no. You've tried leaving her alone and then trying again later. Still nothing. You've maybe tried coming in a bit firmer. I can see something's wrong. Just talk to me. And that's when the door got shut. Or the volume went up on her music. Or she just turned back to her phone like you'd ceased to exist. And you're standing there thinking, what the friggity frig went on there? What am I doing wrong? Why won't she let me in? Maybe you're worried. Maybe you're hurt. Or maybe you're a bit of both. Because she's your daughter. And watching her carry something and refusing your help is one of the loneliest feelings there is. Just want to say, I see you. I hear you. I validate everything you're feeling. And I want to tell you something before we go any further. She's not shutting you out because she doesn't love you. She's shutting you out because she loves you so much that saying it out loud, whatever it is, feels like way too much for her right now. Because saying it makes it real. And you are the last person she wants to fall apart in front of. Sit with that for a second. She's not rejecting you. She's protecting you. And she's protecting herself. Those are two completely different angles from what it feels like from the outside. So let's talk about what's actually going on in her brain. So before that, I just want to say welcome to the Teen Whisperer. I'm Rachel Reedley, a mum and the person who finally connects the dots that everyone else has been staring at separately. You know, the dot to dot that we used to do as kids. Looking at it separately, it's just a page of dots. Connecting them, you get the picture. That's what I'm about. So here's the truth. Your daughter's behaviour is not a problem to be fixed. It's a message from an overwhelmed nervous system, which is basically her body's built-in alarm system that is going off. Woo, woo, woo. It isn't getting what it was designed to need. And when you understand that, and I mean really understand it, in your body, not just your head, everything changes. How you see her, how you respond to her, how you feel about yourself as her mum. So every week I'm going to give you the biology, the physiology, the tool, notice I said tool, and the honest conversation that should have happened years ago. No jargon, no judgment, no shame, no list of things you should, in inverted commas, have done differently. Just the truth about our girls, their bodies, their cycles, their nervous systems, and what they actually need to come back to themselves. So let's dive in. So here's the bit nobody explains. When your daughter is overwhelmed, stressed, anxious, embarrassed, heartbroken, confused, whatever she's carrying, her brain doesn't work the same way as yours does. Think about your Wi-Fi router. Do you know how sometimes it just stops and disconnects, but the internet is still there? The connection is still there in theory, but something's happened and the signal has dropped. And until it reboots, nothing is going to get through. That's what happens to her brain when she is overwhelmed, when she's in that moment. The part of her brain responsible for language, reasoning, being able to explain how she feels and why, that's her prefrontal cortex. And here's the thing they don't tell you. That part of the brain does not come online until she's in her mid-20s. It is literally under construction. It's like it's got scaffolding around it. And when she's stressed, overwhelmed or in panic mode, it's the first thing to go offline. So the prefrontal cortex manages emotional regulation. Says it all on the tin. If it's not online, she can't regulate. So when you're standing there saying, just talk to me, tell me what's wrong. She's genuinely, physically cannot do what you're asking her to. And it's not because she's been bloody minded, it's not because she's been stubborn, and it's not because she wants to manipulate you, as people keep frigging saying to me. And it's definitely not her being difficult. It's like talking to a wall, literally. Because the part of her brain that would allow her to respond the way you need, calmly, verbally, with words that make sense, isn't available right now. And this is not a flaw. And here's what makes it worse. The more you push, the more urgent your tone gets, the more questions you ask, the more you make it clear that you need her to talk, the more her nervous system reads that as a threat. And a nervous system that reads threat does one of three things: fight, flight, or freeze. Which is why she either snaps at you, disappears into her room for hours, or just stares at you like you're speaking a foreign language. None of those responses are about you. All of them are about a brain and body trying to survive whatever the frig she is feeling. So I want to come back to something I said at the start, because I think it's one of the most important things I'll ever say on this podcast, and I don't want to rush past it. Your daughter does not want to upset you. You are the person she loves the most in the world. You are her safe space, even when it doesn't feel like it. Even when she's slamming doors at you, and even when she's screaming blue murder, swearing blind, saying she hates you and acting like your very existence is a personal inconvenience. Underneath all of that, she loves you. And because she loves you, whatever she's carrying feels too heavy to put down in front of you. Because if she says it out loud, it becomes real. And if it becomes real, she has to feel it, and she doesn't want to. And if she has to feel it in front of you, the person she needs to hold it together for, that feels impossible for her. So she goes quiet. She says fine. She closes the door. Not because she doesn't want you, not because she doesn't need you, because she needs you so much she doesn't know how to ask or how to let you help. So here's the layer that makes this even more important to understand. This isn't the same reaction every single week. Her capacity to talk, to open up, to let you in, it shifts week on week. Because she's not running on a 24-hour cycle like the rest of the world assumes, she's running on a 28-day one. In her energy week and her social week, she's more open, more communicative, more likely to casually drop something on the way to the car and find you in the kitchen, or actually answer, "Are you okay?" with something more than fine. In her volatile week, the week before her period, whether it's arrived yet or not, everything feels bigger. Her stress tolerance is lower. The same thing that would roll off her in week 1 lands like a 10-ton weight. She's more overwhelmed. She's more reactive. She's more likely to shut down or explode, and more likely to carry something silently because she genuinely doesn't have the capacity to hold the conversation. In her hiding week, she needs to rest. She needs warmth and comfort and low demand. She's not going to come to you, but she might let you come to her if you come quietly and without an agenda. Remember, you're not dealing with the same daughter every single week. You're dealing with the same girl in 4 different states. And knowing which week you're in changes everything how you approach this. So this week, our one thing is a practical thing. Drop the direct questions. Because when you say, "Are you okay?" she'll say, "Fine," because it's what she knows you need to hear. Every time. Because fine ends that conversation and she can't handle the conversation right now. Do you want to talk about it? Again, she's going to say no, because she doesn't know if she wants to talk about it. She doesn't even know if she can. Just tell me what's wrong. This one feels to her nervous system like pressure, And pressure, when you're already overwhelmed, doesn't open people up. It closes them down. So what works instead is this: connection without agenda. Go to where she is. Sit near her, on the end of her bed, on the sofa, on the floor by her bed, next to her, at the kitchen table. Don't ask anything. Don't try to fix anything. Don't make meaningful eye contact that signals a conversation is coming. Just be there. Make her favourite snack. Take her a drink. Put it next to her without comment. And if you say anything, and I mean anything at all, make it this: I'm here when you're ready. No rush. And then leave. Or stay quietly. Whatever feels right for you and for her. Because what you're doing in that moment is not giving up. You are not backing down. You are doing something way more powerful than asking a question she can't answer. You are regulating your own nervous system. You're staying calm. You're staying warm. You're staying here right now. And letting hers pick that up. Her body reads your body without you saying words. Her nervous system takes cues from you. When you are calm and there's no pressure and the door is open, she can feel that. She may not act on it immediately. She might not say anything for another hour or another day. But you've just told her body something words never could. You are safe here. I'm not going anywhere. You don't have to perform being okay. That is connection. That is co-regulation. And it is far more powerful than any conversation. So just remember, she is not doing this to hurt you. She's a girl with a brain that goes offline when she's overwhelmed. She's running on a hormonal cycle that nobody explained to either of you. And she's trying to carry something that feels way too heavy to put down in front of the person she loves the most. And the answer is never more pressure. It's always more safety. Create the safety first, the words come after. Not always immediately, not always in the way you expect, but they come. She needs you. She's always needed you. And in fact, she needs you more at this time in her life than at any other time in her life, bar when she was a baby. And deep down, she knows where to find you. So before I go, if this episode landed for you, if it made something shift ever slightly, please leave her a review. 30 seconds wherever you're listening. It's how this reaches the mums who are lying awake at 2 a.m. trying to figure out the same thing as you. And if there's something specific going on at home, something you can't find the words for, message me inside the podcast app. It's a thing. You can actually do it. Or find me on Instagram @The Teen Whisperer. Everything you send gets read by me. This podcast is built around the questions you're asking at 11 o'clock at night. So do send them. And if there's something you want me to talk about, just send it to me. So if today's episode landed for you and you want to go in deeper, the biology, the cycle, the tools, the physiology, the community of mums who are doing this work together, that's what WTF is for. WTF, what's the feeling? But you know, we all have those other WTF moments. The membership for mums who are done being told to try harder and are ready to finally understand what's actually going on. The link is in the show notes. Come and find me when you're ready. Okie dokie, take care. Speak soon. Bye-bye.